lot of what I see individuals do is like two paths. It's either I'm trying to get to a download volume where I can go and sell basically, advertisements with some CPM. With That's why you often see people making business podcasts because the CPM is super high, right? Or their RPM of what they'll be paid out by their advertiser. The other thing that I see people do often is they then build a business on top of this podcast or a podcast that they create. Great example of this is I've been on a couple shows where their agencies, they basically use the podcast as inbound sales or like a sales like go to market mechanism. So an example of this is like podcasts are one of the most effective ways to have an excuse to reach out to anybody and be like, hey, I want have you on this show and we're going to record this, basically deep dive into whatever it is you're working on. And the byproduct that, the person gets from coming on that is, they get this recorded hour-long session that they can then turn into media that they can use across all their channels. So say, for example, you run like a digital web design agency and you're in the Atlanta, Georgia area and you're trying to get new clients. This is like a really easy way for you to reach out to every business owner that exists in that area and interview them. And suddenly you're now in relationship with them. And like like you'll see happen is like you get phone numbers and then you're texting them and suddenly you're friends and then you're answering questions. And that just turns into these like natural evolutions of businesses.